Good morning, this is the Atlanta News at 9. I'm Enrico Save, and on to our top story. Sad news coming from our law enforcement this morning in the case of Yates versus Duvet. He was beaten, stabbed, and left blind for trying to help find a man's daughter. Detective Johnny Duvet has sadly passed away this morning due to complications from the attack. Our condolences go out to the family in this tragic loss. Emmett Yates is currently in county jail awaiting trial, but we're being told this morning he will now be facing a murder in the second degree. With a twist of events, a new murder investigation has been launched. Sadly, we're also reporting the death of young Samantha Yates as her body has been discovered on the outskirts of town in an abandoned warehouse. So Emmett has not only lost his life, but also his only child. People are being asked for any information regarding this case to contact Detective Benny Picante of the Atlanta PD. Tragic story. Now on to our next story. Do people named Karen actually ask for the manager?
M for mature.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Zero Dead podcast and to the two-part finale of You Can't Handle the Truth. I am your handler, Luke, and of course, let's meet our player, Sebastiaan. Say hello, Sebas.
Hello.
Tonight, we're playing The Net Screen, Part 1, by me. Enjoy. We last left Replica diving for cover in the teepee as the kindergarten was blown up by Martin's suicide attack. In the utter confusion and panic, Duvet slips away. Media coverage, to pardon the pun, is explosive with all news networks and TV channels switching to the breaking news. The camera cuts to a news report with the headline, Seattle Terrorist Attack. Polish extremist attacks kindergarten. 32 confirmed dead. The camera pans back onto Duvet driving on the highway, dumping his FBI jacket and ID at 20-mile intervals, using various methods of destruction. On the screen we see the text, 18 hours later. The camera pans to Duvet in his apartment. His phone vibrates. It's a text message from an unknown number. It reads, Special Agent Wright was among the dead. Well done, Replica. Funds have been deposited to your account. Stand down until your next assignment from your handler. Abel. It's your off time, sir. What does Duvet do with his off time?
Remind me, who was Agent Wright?
Agent Wright was your cover at the kindergarten. You're Special Agent Wright, because you're never wrong.
That's right. I was like, why was W-Cell involved in this? What did I miss? Now, what do I want to do? I think I want to improve a skill. Or... yeah, I want to improve a skill.
Which skill would you like to improve?
Well, I think it's only natural that seeing as disguise worked like a charm last time, he wants to improve his disguise skill.
It would say in homebrew rules that it was a D20 you roll, and then there's also a D4 loss on a bond.
I add 15, which makes my disguise skills 45, but I lose 2 from... well, Francine got such a good disguise, she'll never see me coming.
So what's Francine on now, then?
4.
Ooh, destroying all those bonds. But you're still making one with Agent Steel.
Yeah, I got a 5 with Agent Steel, so that's not bad.
So how would you do this in your off time, then? How would you get better at disguises?
I think I would go to improv classes, like the real improv, but with the disguise kits and everything. Like you just get a costume, and there's like 16 costume changes per scene.
Just putting on a costume doesn't make you better as a disguise.
I know, but that's
thespian, sir.
That's why I do the improv class, so it's like disguising with the mannerisms and everything.
Okay, I'll accept that. That's a good answer.
Yeah, I think that's it. Also, he wants to just spend time with Agent Steel. I feel like Agent Duvet now feels like Agent Steel is his lifeline. It's grounding him due to all the weird shit has happened, and they just exchange war stories and such.
Well, okay then. So, roll me a D4.
2.
Well, add 2 to your bond with Steel.
It's
You've
a
been
7.
bonding, yeah, so there you go. There's a bit more. And you got to do your 1d6 for your sanity gain, because you're off the clock.
Let me get the D6.
Intermission music.
No, I got it.
Oh, okay.
A
No
4.
intermission music then. Add that to your sanity then, sir.
I will. Ooh, that brings it up to 50.
What's your breaking point? 44.
Yeah,
6 to play with.
got a feeling. My willpower points are back up to 11. Oh, I think I also projected sanity last session. I'm not sure.
You did project it onto Steve, but I don't remember you projecting it to a thing. But insert from last episode here.
Yeah, no, Barman Steve's at 0, so maybe it was
Yes.
indeed.
Anything else you'd like to do with your off time?
After all is said and done, I think Agent Duvet visits the grave of Agent Duvet. Because through the grapevine, he would hear that this timeline Johnny Duvet is dead. He will do so in the sky. Just,
So he's wearing his rubber nose and his glasses.
yeah, like the full on over the top disguise.
Pays his respects.
Kisses his lip fingers, touches the gravestone, and heads off. Waits for his next mission to start.
You're back in your apartment. You're chilling for the night. You wake up and your phone rings. Replica, if you can hear this, get to the next screen. It is imperative that... And the phone goes silent. Duvet looks at his phone. It's not even turned on. What do you do?
Riverside said, "You look at the next screen?"
If you can hear this, get to the next screen.
I turn on the TV.
It's just the morning news. It's the news report of the sad demise of Agent Johnny Duvet and little Samantha.
Wait, Samantha's dead?
Yes,
When did Samantha die?
the same night. She died at the same night. There's a new murder investigation going on.
That's a sanity check for Duvet. 38.
No sanity damage.
I turn on my phone.
It turns on. Nothing. Just it's on.
Go to the next screen. What could he mean by this? The next screen. I swipe my dead phone.
Nothing happens. No response.
Do I see any other screens in the room at the moment
No.
besides the TV?
No.
Go to the next screen. Maybe the sentence was cut off. It wasn't a screen. Go to the next screening, maybe? Go to the next screen record. Then I turn on my phone and I call Riverside.
No response.
Of course, I text him. Hey, you up?
No response. He left you on red on blue ticks now.
2 blue ticks. Wow. So it's like that. I call Agent Steele.
No response.
I
I'm currently on a mission.
Ah, shit, I pinch myself to see if I wake up.
You say ow in a lot loudly, but you're very much awake, sir.
Do I have a newspaper in the room?
Yes.
Take the newspaper and look at the entertainment section to see if anything stands out, as in screenplays or like Broadway shows.
Just your usual run-of-the-mill stage plays happening in Atlanta this week.
I can just think about here having one of our listeners saying, "It's this, dumb fuck, it's fucking this." I'm sorry, listener, I'm not that smart. Go to the next screen. That's what he said, right?
Replica, if you can hear this, get to the next screen. It is imperative that... And it cut off.
Oh. Put on my coat, grab my gun, put on my coat, and leave the apartment. Maybe it's outside.
Duvet steps out of his apartment and closes the door behind him. As you click the door shut, Duvet's senses are bombarded by a cacophony of voices. He blinks and is greeted by the sight of the Brookhaven Police Department lobby. Duvet
Wait,
hears
what?
his name being shouted among the voices. Duvet, get in here! It's Captain O'Donoghue. As Duvet looks around, he notices people in Santa hats, poorly hung Christmas lights, and a Christmas tree in the corner. Duvet, now! Picante walks up by your side, handing you a cup of coffee. Come on, buddy. Captain's cranky this morning. Do you follow?
Fuck yeah. Looking around bewildered.
Duvet sits down next to Picante. Morning, gentlemen. Let's get on with this. Jones, Jackson, I need you to close the case on the missing golfer. 2 months now and nothing has come up. You guys have got 1 more week on bouncing it over to the missing person unit. Picante, Duvet, I'm breaking you up for a few days. Picante, you're gonna go help Vice Squad. Duvet, I need to see you in my office after this meeting. The meeting continues until Captain O'Donoghue signals you into his office. The captain sits down and unbuttons his jacket and loosens his tie. John, sit down. I've got a weird one for you. Yesterday down at Costco, a mall center was attacked. Now that's not the weird part. When we brought the attacker in, he just kept mumbling to himself. Now, we just thought he was a drunk and stuck him in the drunk tank for the night. When the sergeant tried to check up on him in this morning, he seems to have disappeared. Now, John, here's the security footage from the cells and the charge sheet. I need you to figure out how he got out, John. We can't have the media find out about this, so keep it under wraps. Now, there are 2 other people in the cells downstairs. See what you can go and find from them. Give me a sanity check, sir.
Way ahead of you. 24. Under 52.
This one was for unnatural, sir. You've experienced this before. You're unnerved. You're like, what the hell is going on right about now? But no sanity loss. What do you do?
Inwardly freak out slightly. Everything is racing through his mind. Even like the fact that he lost his bond with Steve the barman. He's like, I can repair it now. I am back. This is my timeline. I can fix everything. This is where I get my life back. This is where, all right, I have to play it cool. And he stands up, shakes O'Donnell's hand, and walks over to Picante and just fist bumps him and says, Picante, motherfucker, I feel like I haven't seen you in days. How you been, buddy?
He does the little hand gestures. He does the fist bump. Hey, we'll be back. We're going for a drink with Steve in a couple of days, man. We just go. You go and do what you got to do. I'll go and help Vice Squad. We'll meet back up.
Fuck.
It's nice to see you with a smile on your face, Johnny. I ain't seen that in a while.
Fuck yeah,
buddy.
Predator high five.
Picante, you son of a bitch. And Picante leaves to go and help Vice Squad.
I head downstairs to the cells.
The deputy sergeant meets you. Good evening, detective.
This is freaking me the fuck out. Hey, buddy. So you were here when Emmett... Oh, no. Sorry, that was the victim's name. You were here when Mr. Unknown disappeared, right? Or was it your brother?
It was my brother, Bernard, on the night shift.
Oh, yeah. All right. Do you have the name of these 2 yokels here in the cell?
Let's have a look. He looks down at his list, and as I look at my notes...
How is Bernard, anyway?
He's very well. He's never normally happy to see me. Why are you asking, detective? He's fine.
Well, he lost a prisoner on his watch. Maybe he was disturbed, you know?
Nothing disturbs Bernard. He's seen it all.
He lost a lot of prisoners in his time, yeah?
Oh, maybe. We don't know, do we? No one tells me nothing.
We don't know. We cannot find them.
That's beyond the scope of this adventure, detective. So the prisoners are Richard Winchester and Michael Carlin.
All right, thank you, buddy. Richard, Michael, up front, now.
Detective, you here to get me out?
I'm here to get answers, damn it. What happened?
Well, detective, I don't know what to tell you, man, but he just literally, I just looked over this old guy, and he was just literally just shaking forwards and backwards, saying it can happen. Oh,
if I stop it here.
Here, yeah. Yeah, detective, you've seen the footage, yeah.
Yeah.
He says history can't happen, or some shit like that, and then he just clicked his watch twice, and all of a sudden, poof, in a puff of smoke, gone. Get me out of here, because I don't like that. I don't like that magician shit.
You know what you're in here for, buddy?
I'm in here for GDA. I know I stole cars. I know I'm an honest man. Except for when it comes to stealing cars, you don't, but that's some freaky shit I do not want to see. I don't want to know what's going on with that guy. Get me out of here.
Nah, buddy, I cannot get you out of here. I need to know everything that happened. You know, right?
Well, you got the footage from that camera, I bet you. Check what happened. Man just stood up, clicked his watch, boom, gone.
And all he said was if it can happen if I stop it here.
Yeah, and history can't happen.
Did you say anything else? Anything else stand out?
Like what? Like what he was saying? He didn't say another goddamn thing.
I don't know. How about you, buddy in the back?
Man, I say, I concur what he said. It's just the same shit, man. Just clicks his watch, boom, gone.
You 2 brothers? You sound the same.
Yeah, sorry. I'm not very good with American accents. How dare you? That's why the next adventure's set in England.
Posh English all the way.
Oh, yes, sir.
Quite, yes.
Quite, sir. It's nice and easy to do for me.
So he clicked his watch and then he was gone?
Yes.
All right. Bernard's brother, I want to see the footage. And I go through the motions again, like just retracing steps, checking the video, seeing that every 30 seconds it was, he just blips out. And then every 15, every 10. And well, there's only one thing I can do here. One logical step. Not do anything. If I don't do anything, this is now my timeline. But I'm not sure if the space-time continuum will implode if I don't do anything. So I need to do something. I'm going to Yates. I'm going to Emmett.
As Duvet walks down the steps of the police department, he puts his hand along the guardrail to steady himself down the icy stairs. But as he takes his next step, he's no longer walking downstairs, but upstairs. Duvet looks down and back up, and is greeted by the sight of the safe house in Oakland. What do you do?
Roll a sanity check.
Yes.
33.
You'll live forever. Well, no sanity damage.
I might be dead, but I'll die sane. Scheisse. Scheisse. That's what he says. He steps up, moves up. Which warehouse is this? The warehouse that
This is the safe house. With the garage at the bottom, you parked your car and then you ran up the stairs. Yeah, you're at that point now where you've just got to the top and you've said to yourself, not even winded.
Still got it. I knock on the door.
As the door opens, you're greeted by Agent Killswitch, and he's waiting for a code word.
The roses are very green in summer.
Not quite, but
close enough.
The petals are distinctively round shapes.
Green tiragles.
You must be new on the job. It's nice to meet you. I'm Agent Killswitch.
I'm Agent Replica.
So, you here to take over from us? Get us out of this little jam?
Yeah, but can I get the rundown on situation?
In or out of game, like, do you want Killswitch to tell you this?
No, Killswitch, yeah. No, I'm fully invested. I know what happens. I'm fully invested.
Well, Replica, what happened is we were called in because Steele's mission went a bit haywire. The rest of his team is dead, and now all of a sudden he's in some catatonic state. We can't get him out of it. We don't know what's happened, and it seems like something went down there. Currently, our medical officer upstairs is trying to look into what's going on, but we don't know what's gone on so far.
Can I talk to your medical officer?
Sure thing. Follow me. And he leads you up to the third floor, where you're greeted by a room with Agent Steele lying on the bed, hooked up to heart monitors, and got an IV drip in his hand. He's lying in a catatonic state. Agent Cardiac is over his bed, staring at him. You, Arcel?
What did you call me?
Arcel, you're the one that's coming to take over.
Oh, yeah. You must be Kilo.
Killswitch, if you just told him that everyone's name's Orlson. Oh, I'm Agent Cardiac.
Ah, yeah. So,
he gives you the side eye at that point, like, what's going on here?
So, give me the rundown there, Doc.
Well, he's in a catatonic state. He's completely stable, but this doesn't seem like a coma or something. He just seems to be stuck in this state. We're not sure what happened at the moment.
What if I told you that he was part of an operation? Do you know the name of that operation?
Operation Clockwork?
I'll look at the body. Does it move?
No response.
Fuck. All right. Can you do me a favor? As you can see, I'm one man. I don't want to leave him alone. But can you get me some heavy-duty iron shackles and something to keep him tied to this bed? It has to be heavy-duty. I've seen this shit before.
Killswitch looks at you with a kind of like weird tone of like, what you want to do with this man after we've gone is your business, Replica, but really I don't feel like it's necessary, but okay, I'll go and find you some. Gets to his van, comes back out with some, not shackles, not complete steel shackles or anything, but a chain and some handcuffs.
Good enough.
And straps. If you want to get down and kinky, don't tell me about it. I don't want to have to go to HR about this.
Don't play coy with me, Doc. I'm not in the mood for jokes. This is serious business. Damn serious business.
I'm just putting it out there in law that Cardiac is an alcoholic because that's all he kept doing during the pipeline.
Drink.
Yeah. Cardiac slides a whiskey off the shelf and puts it into his jacket. I'll let you get on with it.
Yeah, Doc. Try and find some humor at the bottom of a bottle.
Cardiac walks out, shamefully looking down.
Killswitch, is this the type of company you keep? This man is drunk on the job. Get your team together, buddy.
All I'm saying, Replica, is at least I've got a team. And walks out. If you need to get hold of me, here's my card.
And I mutter under my breath, I'm a goddamn one-man wrecking crew. I tie up the Yiffian.
Are you tying him to the bed, or are you tying him in the safe room again?
Tying him in the safe room. Bottom bed, bottom bunk, because I don't want him to pee all over me during the night.
Okay.
And
so you tied him up into the safe room, and what do you do now?
Well, I do the whole mirror thing, so when he wakes up, he sees himself immediately. And I wait for their van to drive off and slip him the uppers right away.
He wakes up, stares you straight in the face.
Where is my team?
Point at the mirror.
I know I've taken over Steel, but where is the rest of the team?
Dead and unaccounted for.
Where is the tablet?
It just drove off.
And at this point, the Yithian is now going to start going against his shackles. They're physically buckling the wall slightly. You see the little puff of dust coming off. And he falls back down into the bed. He's exerted a bit too much energy before he's taken over, Agent Steele.
I do call the cops, because there will be a suspicious van moving in about an hour or two. A white van, so just tell them to be on the lookout for it.
Are you ringing him as Detective Duvet at this point?
I pretend to be Picante.
Okay.
I'm gonna call in the cops for the suspicious white van.
Would you use a disguise roll?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm channeling my inner Picante, and I'm doing a bang-up job with a 23.
You know all the Picante's details, you know everything about him. He's your partner. So they have put an APB out for him, for the van. What else do you do?
Order Chinese food. A lot of Chinese food.
A lot of Chinese food. So you order your Chinese food?
And I eat it while watching the Yithian.
No response.
Not even
Nothing
the
happened.
smell of a succulent Chinese meal.
I was having a succulent Chinese meal.
Oh, yes, you know your judo well. Last time he slept most of the night, so I'm gonna bank on him sleeping again. He is tied up, so there's no possible way of him making that lightning gun during the night. But I do write on a note his name, the Yithian's name that he hasn't told me, and then we need to talk concerning your future and mine.
Nice little touch there. Are you gonna pin it on the top?
Yes,
because it's a bunk bed, isn't it?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's up right above him. So as soon as he wakes up, it's on the bottom of the top bunk, isn't it?
Yes.
So.
I have this thing installed. He seizes when he wakes up. I go to sleep.
Are you going to sleep in the safe room, or are you going to sleep in the bed outside?
Well, I imagine that this is hours of time passing, basically. So I imagine that the safe room was next to a bedroom, right?
Yes.
If I recall, yeah. So what I do is I watch a few movies to kill the time, read a book, keep an eye out on the corner of my eye on Agent Steele, knowing that he will be my friend at some point. I mean, that must really fuck you up.
That's gonna hurt. So let's do a sanity check on that.
Oh, well, that's a 96.
Well, but it was for helplessness, so it's minimum damage, so 1 sanity damage.
All right. Yeah, this would make me feel helpless indeed, not being able to do anything right now.
So you have a bit of a restless night's sleep. You're tossing and turning. You see the light coming through the window in the early morning, and you think to yourself, you might as well get up. You stand up, you open the door to the corridor, and as you start walking down the corridor, you look down for a second, you look up. You are now in Eagle Storage Solutions, in the corridor next to Unit 212. You look behind you. The slab is currently on its side, slipping off the pallet, with the pallet truck up in arms. This is the moment you was about to move the slab into the U-Haul truck, and fucked up. What do you do?
I don't fuck up, so what's the next scene?
Get to the next screen, sir.
Yes. How can I... No, I don't think so. I'm just looking up if I can fortify my willpower at some point. No, not that I can. I cannot even think of a way to do that. So I know that this is gonna siphon my willpower like none other. I very, very, very gingerly, absolutely not touching this damn slab, put it back on the pallet, and use the pallet truck to put it into the truck that I rented.
Yes.
Tell the guy that's helping me to stand back. It's fragile. Do not break it. Do not touch it.
Lovely Marcus.
Yes.
He just stands back. Oh yeah, your stuff, buddy.
That's my dad's stuff, but you know how it is.
R.I.P.
Yes. You married, Marcus?
I am, sir.
Kids?
Got a baby on the way.
Be good to them, Marcus. Before you know it, they could be gone.
Jeez, dude. I'm just becoming a father. Stop getting with this deep stuff.
Sorry, buddy. I lost some people very dear to me, and, well, it weighs on you. It eats at you. Just hold them close for me tonight.
I will, sir. I will, just for you.
All right. I feel like we've bonded. You want to become a bond?
Marcus from Eagle Storage Solutions, 5 points. No. You can't force friendship.
Load in the slab into the truck. Drive out of the loading bay and back up just a bit so I can drive off towards the exit. Beep once for Marcus. Roll down my window and say, Marcus, less bushes for me. Pedal to the metal. Nah, I don't say that. I just...
Yeah, of course, no, you're saying it's canon now. Fuck you, it's staying in. Okay.
Alright, so I roll down my window and say, Marcus, thank you for your help.
Marcus is looking dumbfounded. He didn't help you at all. So, yeah, buddy, sure thing.
For being there in this difficult time. And I...
whatever you say, sir.
Drive off.
Where are you driving to?
Shit, where did I drive to? Well, the other storage space.
You know, higher.
No, I do not drive to the storage space. I drive towards T-Cell's compound.
New York?
Yes.
So you're heading up the highway. It's a long drive there. After about 6 hours, you decide that's too long just to stare at the same piece of asphalt. You pull off onto the service stop. As you look in your rearview mirror, you see Francine and Rex. The slab is talking to you. Give me a sanity check, sir.
98.
Oh.
Not great, Bob.
It's not great, Bob. Give me 1d4.
Come on. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. 3.
3 sanity damage, sir.
Aye.
Remembering this event from before that shook you up, it shook you up twice as much this time.
Yes.
Yes.
I think to myself, Slab, I know you can hear me even if you don't respond. If you keep this up, you will be broken. You will never be whole again. I have seen the future. I have lived it. Here it comes.
No response.
Yeah.
So you get out at the service station, you stretch your legs, you get a hot dog from the gas station. You get back into your U-Haul truck, and as you shut the door, click, you look in front of you. You are parked outside the Radio Shack in your car. What do you do?
Think long and hard about my life decisions up until now, and also feel kind of helpless because whatever I'm trying to do differently doesn't work.
Just remember what Riverside said.
Go to the next screen. It's imperative. I think I need to go to Through the Motions. Keep this going. Keep it popping. So I step out of the car, walk up to the door, open it. Oh wait, was there a passphrase this time again?
Yes.
Alright. Something roses, summer.
That wasn't the passphrase.
Nemo, I know you're in there. Come on, let me in.
As you open the door, you see Agent Nemo sitting there. And you just heard you say Agent Nemo. How do you know my name? Who are you? No one likes a trespasser.
Dude, I got the briefing. Agent Nemo was gonna give me my 6-month review, whatever. I'm here, let's just get it over with.
Nemo's looking at a jaded Duvet at this point, isn't he? Just,
yeah,
come on, do it.
Through the motions.
Well, I'm going to have to write you up on this one. Unresponsive and jaded. Yeah. Inside the back office, and minimally furnished with a few chairs and a crate serving as a makeshift table, illuminated by a hooded electric camp light. Agent Nemo is already waiting, zestfully eating from a container of sweet and sour pork. Several other cartons of Chinese food are present and are offered to you by Agent Nemo as he waves you to sit down. Nemo finishes a few mouthfuls before turning his full attention to Replica, exchanging a few minor pleasantries and fuck yous now. He suggests that it begin. He produces a high-capacity audio recorder and places it in the crate and begins the interview. Click. This is Agent Nemo, and I'm here at the request of A-Cell to conduct a 6-month review of Agent Replica of R-Cell. For the tape, could you state your codename and you are fully cooperating and agreeing to this interview, correct?
R-Cell.
What is your codename?
Replica.
Are you fully cooperating with this interview?
No.
Let's put it for the tape, man.
All right.
Come on, no, neither one of us want to be here.
No, I know you want to get back to the motel.
Give me an alertness check.
27. Under 65.
You've got Nemo really anxious at this point. You're saying stuff that he hasn't told you and you shouldn't know.
I know. That's why I said it.
Exactly, yes. Nemo sits up, pulls his lapels. He's a bit more anxious here, a bit more aggressive towards you.
Dave, sit down.
Let's begin. Dave? Who's Dave?
Dave Meadows.
I don't know who you're on about, Replica.
Out of character, that's the guy that... Yeah.
It's Dale Meadows.
Dale, all right, let's
Oh yes,
go
it's
back.
not like a massive leap, is it?
All right, let's go back. Sit down, Dale.
Who's Dale?
You're Dale Meadows. Well, you're not actually Dale Meadows. You are a Yiffian inside the body of Dale Meadows. Ooh, I stumped the handler.
Yes, you did. Give me a human roll.
52 under 53.
Oh, fuck you. He's going for his gun. He's shifting his weight with his hand on his gun. I don't know who you're on about, Replica.
I say the
Just
name.
conduct the interview.
I say the name of. I press stop on the recorder and say the name of the Yiffian. Say we've got business to talk about. You're looking for the slab.
He pulls his gun. Yes, I am looking for the slab. Where is it, Replica?
I don't know, but I do know that it's promised you to get you home, and it promises things it cannot deliver.
It's my only chance at this point. You let me go, Replica. Just help me.
I need to go to the next screen. But just if, I don't know if this is right, but if this works, next time we see each other, you will remember this conversation.
Are you okay, Replica?
No, I am.
You can't help me then.
I'm pretty far from okay, Dale, but I need to keep going through the motions. You ever been in a time loop?
Well, us Yithians, we project through space and time. We don't see time the same way you do.
Oh, maybe you can help me.
How can I help you? You need to help me. Get K-Cell off my ass.
But that's the point. If you perceive time differently, and I am stuck in a time loop, you can tell me the way out. Maybe. And if I'm out of time, I can get K-Cell off your back. Maybe I can go back in time to the point where I lost the slab. Keep it from breaking up into 3 pieces. Maybe even help you get home. Because the slab is just a distraction, Dale. The slab lies. It lies through its granite teeth to get what it wants. It cannot get you home. It cannot get me reacquainted with my wife or my dog. It cannot get Agent Thespian's, whatever his name is, dead brother back. It lies.
Give me a persuade roll.
22.
Critical success. The Yithian lowers his weapon. He's visibly saddened by this news. He puts his gun back in his holster. He looks back up at you. So, how do we go through the motions, Replica?
I don't know, but if I need to get to the next screen, and I think I need to take you with me.
What do you mean by the next screen?
You don't see time the way I do, but let's just say, can you look inside Dale's mind and see what a movie is?
Yes, I know what a movie is, Replica.
Well, dude, you're an alien, I don't know. Every movie has different scenes. You get from one scene to the next. I'm replaying a movie right now. But the point is, I have control, limited control, granted, but I have control of the scenes. This, what just happened right now, didn't happen. I never knew when we sat down that this interview was a scam, just for you to get information out of me for the slab. I learned that after. You can access Dale's memories, right?
Yeah.
I'm reliving memories over and over again. Different scenes, pertinent scenes to our story, yours and mine, Yiffian. Yours and mine, I'm reliving those moments, those memories, but I can influence those memories to a certain extent. Stuff happens that didn't happen inside the moment itself. I can alter the memories, maybe even change the outcome.
So what was the next mission after this one then? I can only see possible outcomes, Replica. There's still free will involved. Possible futures.
You're gonna eat that, by the way?
You go ahead.
Pick up the
He
Chinese.
eats more himself.
pick at some egg roll. See, this is what I mean. This didn't happen. Didn't ask for your Chinese, or if I did, I didn't eat from it. You say there's free will, but how much free will is there actually if we're just going through the motions and time is not linear? If everything happens at once, all the outcomes happen at once.
You're blowing my little mind at the moment, I can say, with all this trying to think of how to respond to this shit. As I say, time is very hard to explain to a human. As you say, all outcomes are happening at the same time. It's all upon you how you pick these outcomes.
Next mission was some kind of train mission. It was, right? Yeah, Special Agent was before that.
Yeah.
Next one is some kind of train mission. Not training, but an actual choo-choo, whoop, 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 train.
Nemo looks down at his notes, looks back at you. You're in the cleanup of train 198.
Yes.
Did Pavel survive? You telling me that hasn't happened yet?
It hasn't happened yet, buddy. Well, it has in some way, and it hasn't in another.
As you say this, he looks down, looks back at you. You look around, and you can feel the very cold weather flying towards you. And in the blink of an eye, you're in the tent, standing opposite Agent Manitoba, saying green triangles back at you. What do you do?
Sigh heavily, and I think Agent Duvet would think this is one I cannot tamper with, because there's 4 of them, 1 of me, and they will kill me if I don't play this right. So he's just going through the motions, seeing the wolf, alerting them, but saying the wolf went the other way.
To Manitoba and another one walk off into the woods. You've got the 4 train carts, 2 of them are trying to plug the hole. You're standing at the side of the containers. What do you do?
I wait until Manitoba and the other one are away. I know what's in the train carts. That's okay. I know the slab is there, part of the slab is there. I walk towards where I know the missing person is.
As you walk over towards it, you see a leg poking out from the tree. You come round the corner. You see McInnery laying up against the tree with a single gunshot wound to the head.
This stumps Duvet, because Duvet thought that the gunshot he heard was the killing. Check his pockets.
You check McInnery's pockets, you find his ID, you find a manifest for what the cargo is. You see indeed that there is a package in the 4th cart for Dale Meadows.
I wait. Do I hear the gunshot ring out?
In the distance, you hear nothing.
That's weird. And he has a gunshot wound to the head?
To the head, yes. Directly to the side of the temple. Give me a search roll.
Search or forensics?
Give me forensics, actually, yes.
18, under 70.
You examine McInnery in more detail. As you look down at his right hand, there is indeed a pistol in his hand. There is a blood splatter going up his arm, which is indicative of someone that's just shot themselves. As you're examining his leg, you notice that he has got a compound fracture. His bone is poking out, and then you also notice he's sitting in a pool of blood. He shot himself due to his wounds. He knew he wasn't going to make it out here and wanted it to be quick.
I close his eyes, still racking my brain about that gunshot I heard the first time, because where did that gunshot come from? The gunshot I heard that time wasn't McInnery, because I arrived now without hearing a gunshot and he's already dead. So what was that gunshot?
Do you want to give me an intelligence roll?
Do I ever? My intelligence is 60 and I rolled a 78.
Ooh, you can't quite deduce what that gunshot was from.
No, but it's hunting season, so who knows?
Give me an alertness roll.
Ooh, danger. Danger, Will Robinson. 2.
You see the brush moving about 20-30 meters away from you.
I pick up his gun.
As you wait, are you pointing the gun in that direction?
No, I'm just holding it by my side. I've got trigger discipline.
The rustling is starting to come towards you now, and you can start to hear the snarling of a wolf. What do you do?
Walk slowly backwards.
Give me a dexterity check.
I knew that was coming. I knew the moment I said slowly backwards, I was setting myself up for failure. And, 41.
You're nimble, remember? This is easy shit for Duvet. You walk backwards, back towards the train.
Does the wolf follow?
No, the snarling is getting quieter and quieter. Give me a search roll, actually, thinking about it.
44.
You can start to hear chomping of something, eating something.
Yeah. I hum.
You disturb dinner, darling.
Yes, I hum the circle of life to myself and turn around and walk back to the train carts, hiding my gun.
Did you have a gun on in the end, thinking about it, in Train 198. You did, didn't you? Because you both pulled it on each other in Manitoba at the end, didn't you?
So now I have two. I have the upper hand.
Aha, dual wielding this bitch.
No, I think I'm going to change that outcome. Just do my cleanup duties and tell them I found nothing. See if that works.
They plug up the hole, they clean up the NFT. No, not NFTs, but yeah, it's NFTs now. Clean up that shit. Clean up the HOAs, the HFTs, CCDs, BBAs, Cs, and all that jazz. Manitoba thanks you for the help and sees you on your way. So you get to your car, you sit in your car. What do you do? Where do you go?
I keep an eye on the guys from Epic as I drive off, see if they don't suddenly pull a gun and shoot me. Wait, would they have the slab? Would they keep the slab? Or would the slab still go to Epic, or would it go to where it needs to go?
It'd get to Epic, wouldn't it? They'd want to keep it for themselves.
Is this a smart move? I stop my car, turn around, drive back.
You arrive back at the scene. Epic are starting to break down all their tents.
God damn it, I was hoping driving back would take me to the next scene.
No. They look bemused of why you're back. Manitoba looks at you. Replica, do you forget something?
Yeah, I forgot the slab, buddy.
Slab?
Yeah, it's in the cart, you know.
I know about the slab, but how do you know about the slab?
You know what? Call your superiors, have them contact my superiors at Delta Green. No, not Delta. Have them contact my superiors. We both know who is who. And have them fight it out. But that slab is going with me.
I don't think so. There's 4 of us and 1 of you, Replica.
Pocket sand!
Pocket sand! Oh! He was still wearing his protective goggles.
Damn it.
Just looks at you. What?
I know there is, but I want it.
What makes you think I'm just going to hand it over to you, Replica?
What did it promise you?
It hasn't promised me anything yet. What do you mean, promised you?
Didn't talk to you?
What, it talks?
Not in the literal sense, but it talks inside your head. Whispers.
Oh, so we've got to handle this with great care then. Yeah.
Yeah, it whispers sweet nothings in your mind, as it promises you stuff you want, but it can't deliver.
I don't care if it does or doesn't, Replica. I just got to get this back. That's just all my mission is. You know the score. But you could have told me at the start that this was all about this.
Yeah. Would I have driven off if I told you?
I was hoping you did. I was hoping you wouldn't come back.
Yeah. Well, I'm here now.
I'm not letting you have it, Replica. You can fucking go.
Out of character. Out of game. Is this a really bad idea, Luke?
Remember when I give you that pre-caveat that this is times you could die?
Yeah. This is one of those, right?
Maybe.
Yeah. Manitoba, I just need to see it.
You don't mind if I draw my weapon and keep it on you, in case you try some funny business?
You know what? You can have my weapon, and I give him one of my guns, but keep the other one.
I mean, don't you even clean your weapons? It's covered in blood, Replica.
Spoils of war, buddy. Keeps me remembering all the faces of the men and women I killed.
He takes out a handkerchief, and he wipes the blood off, spit shines it. Jesus Christ, Replica.
America, baby.
What are you guys doing south of the border? Come on. We haven't got it out of the carriage yet. It's in cart number 4.
I know. And I hand him the manifest.
As you start walking towards card number 4, Manitoba cranks the door. And as he opens the door, you look inside. It's the control room for Theta Cell.
Fuck, I knew it, fuck.
You look again outside. You're still in the woods. You look inside. It's the control room.
I step in. Next screen,
Manitoba sees you walk in. He goes, ha, sucker, it's going with us, and locks you in the container. But you're not in the container. As you take one step forward, the door appears behind you on the way out of Theta Cell. You're now in the control room. In the distance through the door, you can hear little Samantha crying. What do you do?
So I step in, I see the control room, I hear Samantha crying. I see the foobar button on the control room. Holy shit, is the slab doing this to keep me from destroying its part? Oh fuck. Or is the Yiffian doing it to keep me from destroying this part? Oh.
No.
Do the cells have a PA system that I can talk through?
Yes.
I PA to Samantha's cell.
What do you say?
I open the PA to Samantha's cell and I say, Sup, Narwa?
Replica? Is that you?
Hello, old friend.
And we fade to black. So, end of part 1, so...
Oh, this is a fucking mind fucking fuck. Well done.
Did you realise something, though, then? Yeah, but did you realise something at the end there? You didn't realise, did you?
That...
You have changed something.
Yes.
Yeah.
What did I change? What did I change?
Because of Nemo, when you called out Nemo and you persuaded him to think it, Samantha's not hiding...
She's not hiding, no, she is actively speaking now. I did change something. Ooh.
Bum, bum, bum. So I hope you like that, dear listener. I kind of played this one of just more of a little clip show.
It's not a clip show, it's
insanity.
It's complete insanity. Oh my god. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Just got to get to the next screen, sir.
All the world is a stage. We're just players.
Well, it's less impossible landscapes and more quantum leap, alright?
Dude, I absolutely love it.
Good.
Absolutely love it. This is going to be a great 2-part season finale.
I did write like a completely different scenario where he was just going to go through the motions and then he was going to fight old man Emmett again. But then, or just play Ad Tempest again and just see like your whole brain just go fucking completely. But then it come to me, I just saw an advert, a gif of Quantum Leap, and I was like, yes.
No, this is so much better than just rehashing an old thing. This is actually a mindfuck, Luke.
Yes, because you never know when the transition is. Like, as I say, like when you was in the Ad Tempest bit, you was trying to leave yourself clues for the next bit. Same with the withdrawals, with saying his name.
Yeah.
And everything like that. And it just, you never know when the transition is.
No, that's why I was hoping that when I drove back to Manitoba, that I would find myself in the parking lot of T-Cell's compound.
Yeah, but you already had one where you've been driving with the U-Haul truck. So
really looking forward to ending this. Not that it stops, but just that it...
Oh, at the end of season 1.
Yeah.
So if you think about it from your past experiences, you've got to get through T-Cell, you've got to get through loose ends, and you've got to get through the school.
Oh shit!
But what's after that?
The school's going to be such a
You'll
fucking...
never know.
Oh my god, the school's such a mindfuck. It's going to be such a... If this ends after the school and I find myself back in the briefing room, I'm going to shoot myself for real.
Oh, I'm not that cruel, don't worry.
You are, though.
Oh, yeah.